In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how God confirmed the monogamous enlightened ones to me. So, some people that I knew about the monogamous enlightened ones in like the past week, I know these people since I was a kid. So one response was, Chad, there's no way God can be that good. Right? That's one. For it happening like now. The other one response is, there's no way that can happen until like the millennium, right? And then I was telling them it's part of the whole Daniel 2 verses 44, the rock, right? Like the rock that's coming down here to earth from, heaven to earth. The dream that Nebuchadnezzar had, this going to be happening here on earth. Like these things are going to be happening here on earth. And, I told them like some of the details of how like among these group of monogamous enlightened ones, there's not going to be any type of divorce. The physical, I told them certain aspects of the physical part, the mental part, and the spiritual part that'll be manifesting down here on the earth. They couldn't believe it because it's too good to be true. But it is true in this sense that how God says, "Let that will be done on earth as it is in heaven," right? So they thought I was out of my mind. But whatever. So anyway, God confirmed the word to me, right? So one of the aspects is among these monogamous enlightened ones, like I said, I'm gonna be one of them, led to be, I believe, I led to be at least like 160 healthy and strong. Once God brings me back. So in the previous video, I told you guys about my dad, right? My dad, he's a saint. But actually, both my mom and my dad were saints. But since my mom's not here, my dad's basically a saint. And he's in his 80s, but people think he's in his 60s. Very health conscious, always been like that in his life, always been health conscious and stuff. So he started having some problems with his health, right? Maybe about like that I noticed like about a year ago, right? And so he'll go to like all these doctors, like a regular doctor, MD, then he'll go to like a naturopath. He'll be paying all these people money, right? And he'll even go to find like getting all these supplements offline from people who are considered like experts, right, in health. He'll be ordering all like this stuff, go see all these doctors. And also, like he started having a problem with like a foot. He developed like a callus on his foot. And he went to go to the doctors, get that checked out. And that problem with his foot started to return, right? And I'm seeing this. And he was there when I was born and saw all the signs, saw signs that happened. So yeah. But sometimes when they're your own, like when they're really close to you or they're your own family, right? You could be telling them stuff, but they'd be like, "Oh, this is just that person." So chosen ones on the other side, you can probably relate. You would tell somebody something that's like very profound, and they're like, "Oh, it's just coming from you." I was like, "All right." So like I said, my dad was spending all this money going to these different doctors. So, like I said, this is how God confirmed the word to me. So like, "Hey, Dad, you're paying all these people all this money, buying all these supplements." I was like, "Look." Like I said, I talked to the girl on November 24th, 2024, and God gave me what do you call it? Some after I talked to her, God like gave me some instructions, right? So I told my dad, I think I can help you, and like a little skeptical, but like, hey, Dad, give me 1 week, give me 1 week, and I talked basically consulted with God. God gave me an idea. 13 ingredients. Now you see the 13, the symbolism, the 13. So one of the ingredients is be complex. So I consider that uh, one of the 13 ingredients. And it's vegan. I was like, take this one time a day. Take this one time a day. And he was like, all right. I was like, instead of you paying those people all that money, I'll give you a big discount. And you just pay me, right? Just you just pay me. You pay me once a month plus the ingredients, right? Like I said, it's vegan. You have to take it one time a day. So he was like, all right, he'll give it a try. Skeptical. So I wrote on a piece of paper, like, take these 13 ingredients one time a day. So he did that on the first day, the second day, 48 hours, right? The problem that he had for a year, going to visit all these other doctors, right? Experts going on the internet. Within 48 hours, one of his problems went decreased by, like, what do you call it, 90%. By the fourth day, it was completely gone. And then I spoke to him today. I was like, so on the fifth day, I think like the fifth day, I was like, so is that problem still gone? He was like, yeah. So after he saw it like this 5 days, so I was like, so you will pay me? He was like, yeah. So like seeing is believing. So basically, I just had while I'm still in somewhat of a broken state, like I said, my gastroparesis is gone and all like that. My memory, my brain fog is clearing up because I can communicate a little bit better. Yeah, within a very short time, like I said, within 48 hours, what he couldn't do on all these doctors for a year, different health practitioners, I was able to do within 48 hours. Yeah, he wanted to go see chiropractors, all these type of, with just one formula. So I was like, see, I truly have been sent by the hand of God. I was having a Dune 2 moment. I was like, I will lead you to health paradise. I was like, I will lead you to health paradise, Dad. But it confirmed, but it confirmed to me that what God was talking about with the whole monogamous enlightened ones, because like I said, there's two aspects. Now I gave him a health formula is that, but there's something that has to be unlocked, when the man and the woman come together. There's to actually like live to be that long, around that age. So he was basically he's not a skeptic anymore because I said, sometimes seeing is believing. For me, I had to have faith the whole time. I had to have like sight beyond sight. I had to have sight beyond sight. So on the other side, your chosen ones, God will confirm the word. And in my case, he was my dad a skeptic. But basically, I had kind of like a water to wine moment. Jesus, when Jesus did his first, it's like say first miracle for some that benefited somebody else. You gotta see where I'm at right now. Still crippled, still blind, but yeah, I did something to help my dad. But now he's like, he'll be paying me now. But yeah, so the thing that I helped correct for him, I think a lot of people like that age, 80s and up, uh, it'll help. Like I said, I'm gonna formulate it probably. Not probably I will, because the formula that I gave him, 13 ingredients. Well, one ingredient is B complex. Is universal. Anybody could try it. I mean, anybody like that age could try it. That age or older. So I'm on my way, and that's gonna be another money maker for me. But yeah, just keep me updated. And like I say, God will confirm His word. And I look forward to being of the first wave of the Daniel 2:44. Like I said, the other chosen ones are on the other side of this. You see, you speaking to you, gonna help change the world, manifest the kingdom of heaven down here on earth. And I told my friends, well, yeah, the people that knew me, telling them like, oh, Chad, God can't be that good. Nothing like that can happen. I was like, well, just watch. And then after you see it, you can join in. Like I said, I'm like David taking down the Goliath, and then everybody else joins in, or the Gideon, like one of the Gideons. And then after they saw his victory, they're like, "Oh, jump on the bandwagon." That's all right. I'm the pioneer. I'll talk to y'all later.